Well, hello, happy Wednesday. It's halfway through the week. We call that hump day, right? My name is Michelle. I'm a mom of 13 kids. I've got 9 boys and 4 girls. I even have 4 little grandkids, 3 boys and 1 girl. Tonight we're about to have a birthday party. My son has a birthday and we are going to get together and have dinner. And I made homemade cherry cheesecake. What are you guys having for dinner? Well, you know, I'm a real mom. I've got real kids. I got a real house and I got a real marriage. And that means it's never perfect. Everything just does the way it needs to go, and we just do the best we can, and nothing is perfect. Well, hello, Jetta. It's good to have you here. So, with the family that's real as could be, we don't hide things, we don't fluff things, we don't pretend there's something they're not, although I do pick this same spot because it's peaceful and restful for me, and I don't have to worry about the chaos going on around me in other ways. So that's why you see me here regularly. Although I do end up taking you for a tour to go see Millie or a tour around the house. But hey, you're sure to come here and learn a few things and definitely hopefully be inspired to keep moving forward and to keep doing things. Especially now that it's summertime, right? The kids are home from school, unless you're schooling year round. But you've got kids at home and you've got to figure out things to do. So you know, there's a lot that we could talk about today, so you'll have to be sure and do that. Like I said, tonight our family is coming over for dinner, and I love hearing what you have for dinner. That sounds delicious. Spaghetti and warm bread, yummy. And then, you know, if you've been following along my YouTubes or if you've been following along on Instagram and other social medias, then you know that my son graduated from high school, and then he graduated from seminary, and that we're doing everything we can to get him ready to go on his mission. He should be putting his papers in the next 2 weeks, so I'm really excited. He's just about done with everything. It doesn't take long. It's just, you know, making sure all their shots are up to date, making sure they've been to the doctor and had a well check, make sure that they have their, you know, their teeth where they need to be and their eyes have all been corrected. That way they don't have to worry about it, because for 2 years they won't be home. So that's going to be really excited. He'll just go and serve the Lord, and that's fantastic. And then that's fantastic. Your daughter was valedictorian. I love when kids get awards and stuff. I don't usually promote them on here just because I think it's their horn to toot, and I've got so many kids, people might start thinking it's bragging, but whatever, right? Then Millie is like 13 weeks, almost 14 weeks now. She's almost 11 pounds. Like this morning I weighed her and she was 10.15, teetering to 11.1. So we're like, it was going back and forth, and I'm so excited. Oh, that's funny. So yeah, it's been really great. And it's great to have everybody be able to come here. And I just decided that in the last few weeks, I've really been contemplating it. And I think just one day a week, if we could get together and do a live, that would be fantastic. So let's just keep meeting here at Wednesday. And I'll post a day or two before to let you know exactly when. And I should do a reminder on the day of, but that doesn't usually happen early enough. So, well, good, Micah. I'm glad you've been off for a while. We've all been kind of off. I've just been trying to make sure I've got everything worked out, and I just really have just been learning to get to know my baby, and I'm getting ready to I'm just getting things all together for the summertime, because, you know, I've got a lot of kids. Even though there's only nine of them here, and there's only really 6 or 7 of them that I'm really responsible for, right? Because 18 and up, they're pretty much self-sufficient, and they can handle themselves. They don't need mama telling them every little thing to do. But the younger ones, those are the ones that I'm in charge of entertaining and keeping track of and making sure that they've got things to do this summer. We've got, you know, we've got to plan things for the summer, right? Because our kids are home, and nobody wants to just sit there and do nothing. No one wants to just come try to do things by the fly by the seat of your pants, right? And in the summertime, I still get ready for the day every morning. I still get the kids ready for the day. We still do our same routines. Our morning routine is set year round. We even do the same routine. It's a little lighter and a little easier if we're on vacation. But we still do that we still do that routine, and it's so important to do that. I mean, sure, you can sleep in your pajamas a little bit longer. You can even hang out past breakfast in your pajamas if you prefer. But at some point, you still need to get ready for the day, right? So, oh good, I'm so excited you have a trip planned. We have a beach trip planned. We have fishing planned. We'll do the canoe trip again. Hopefully this time the van doesn't break down in the hot desert heat. And hopefully we'll do a couple of camp outs. That'll be really great. But I've already tried to fill in a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, you live in Wisconsin and I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada, so I'm a little behind you. It's almost dinner time here. Yeah, my kids are really looking forward to it. My son, he requested that I make my homemade cherry cheesecake. So he's really excited about that. And he wanted to watch me make it so he could get that kind of fresh in his mind, because he might want to try to make that where he lives. So that will be a lot of fun, right? I have a great cherry cheesecake recipe. I'll have to put that up for you in my cooking. I haven't done a lot in my cooking stuff because I do just wham, wham, get it out. And to just slow down and think enough to videotape it, just whoo, with as much going on as I have, it's a lot. So I'll have to just make a plan and make sure I do it. Oh, I know. Isn't that funny, Gretchen? Yeah, if you didn't see, I posted on Instagram that I was looking up something and I couldn't believe it. Out of the blue came up my birth video. Well, what I thought was my birth video was a birth video, and it had a picture of, there's the picture I have on the cover of our birth video, like when I just gave birth to my 13th baby. I thought, people are always wondering about home births, and I would love to be able to show everybody my home birth, so I did this home birth video. And I totally and I have a picture of my husband who's behind me, and there's me squatting in the tub, and then my midwife is kind of looking up at the photographer, which is really fun. But then out of the blue, I'm like, wait, that's my bathroom. That's my stuff in my bathroom, but who was that? And out of the blue, there's Prince Harry and his wife, Meghan Markle, and then their midwife. My midwife's got red curly hair, and their midwife has black braids in her hair, right? Like dreads. So it's totally hilarious and funny. So that was just too much. So I had to post that, get a kick out of that, because I didn't realize that was even legal, that you could take someone's picture and just swap faces on it. It's still my body. It's still my husband's body. It's just so funny. So you're watching two things at once. You're funny. That's talent right there. Kat's here, and Gretchen's here, all the gang's here, right? And Jeanette's here, and Heather's here, and Brandy's here. I'm just so happy to see everyone. Yeah, so for summer plans, I like to just go throughout my calendar and make sure we have lots of things going on. I mean, but we have an extra busy summer this year, right? We'll be sending my son off, hopefully. We'll have my daughter, she's going to have her heart surgery. Millie has her cardio appointment next week, and she also has her genetics testing coming up. Actually, I think it's the week after for her cardio appointment. The thing is, though, that after her cardio appointment, that just means that we only have 4 more weeks till her surgery, 4 or 5 weeks. Isn't that crazy? So I try not to think about that. I don't want to focus on that. That's just more than I could handle right now. And but my sister-in-law and I, we want to make sure we get our kids together a few times during the month. So we're going to go to the hot springs that's not too far from here. We're going to do that. And then just every week we think of something we want to do together. I have a whole list of ideas, and she has a whole list of ideas, so we just pick off that list. I'll have to put that list on Instagram for you so you can see if anything sparks your interest. We're going to include hikes for up on the mountains nearby, and Red Rock Canyon that's nearby. If we can, we'll swing a theme park this year. Time with cousins, time with friends. It's just anything we could do. We definitely have to go to the water parks and different things that are going on here. So, it's just really important, if you haven't yet, to make sure that you make a plan for the summer so you can be excited about something. And whether you have kids at home or not, what are you looking forward to? I mean, the sun is out. It's so beautiful outside. You just got to make sure that you're doing stuff that reminds you of how lucky you are to be alive and how happy you are just to have this weather change, right? I mean, it gets a little extra warm here. Hi, Kathy. It's good to see you. Yes, so much for prayers. Yeah, everybody's vacations are much needed, right? So, yeah, I don't know why you keep saying that, and I can't decide if I need that person. Sorry. So let's see. I'm a real mom. I have a real marriage, and I have a real house and a real life, and I'm a real person, and you don't get a lot of crap from me. So, my goodness. Well, that is fantastic. So come on in, say hello. Let's find out where everybody's from, and let me know what else you want to do this summer, and what something you have to look forward to. What do your kids have to look forward to? Are you divorced? Are they going somewhere? Do you have any? This guy. Let's see. Hide user. There we go. You never know. Sometimes those people pop in, right? And it's just hard. Anyways, sorry about that. Let's see, what else has been going on? Have I had anything else I didn't tell you about? I've been trying to keep you posted. So, yeah, right? I kicked him to the curb. It's good that we do that. Sometimes kick them to the curb, right? My daughter just kicked her boyfriend to the curb. It's fun, nowadays these teens, they date, and, she's almost 20, so she's allowed to date however she wants. And this guy was real interested in her, but they always want something for nothing, and they expect the girl to foot the bill because they drove to see her, and then they want a little more than that, and she's like, that's not what I had in mind, and I'm not interested, and move along. And she will just put them on, and then they're like, no, I think this could work. I'm sorry for being inappropriate, yada, yada, yada. And then at the same time, it just gets to where you just narrow down that list of people to be dating, right? Poor girl, I feel so bad for her. That's just the way it goes, right? Do you remember when you were dating? It's like rarely do we just find one person or this is the one person, there's no one else for me, and I'm so glad I found this person. Usually, it takes a couple for you to kind of go through before you realize exactly what you're wanting. Let's see, I didn't see those questions. I apologize. You know what? I need to put this on live chat. Now I know why I missed those. Millie is not hurting. She's actually doing really well. They say that she should recover very quickly, and it should be a very easy surgery for her. Yeah, right. When you move, it's so much more difficult. Let's see, that probably sounded like I was all over the place. But yeah, Millie's surgery is going to be in July. It's actually gonna be in July. We have a couple more days in May, so I can't say next month yet. And that broke up with her boyfriend. Sorry. Let's see if I can put that in the right place. Oh, is my daughter hurting? She was hurting for a few days. Sorry, Gretchen. Yeah, she was hurting for a few days, but she's happy because it didn't take her very long. It only took her 3 days to figure it out. And she was like, yeah, I don't need to invest a lot of time in this one. So, full-time retirement. But yeah, so what I was saying about Millie, I'll just talk to you about her real quick, is that she has her surgery in July. I will keep you posted as things get closer because I know everybody's interested in her and they should be because she is the sweetest thing. We're going to go say hello to her and you can see her in her lammy swing. It's so cute. We put her in the lammy swing and she watches the little lambs go by and it usually rocks her to sleep. She can't even keep her eyes open when we put her in there. And then, but she's getting so strong and she's moving along. I do have an Instagram. It's Got Kids. Keep It Real. I think it's Got Kids _ Keep It Real, and the kids is with a Z at the end. So I'll post a link in the description box below. So like after this video is over, then you just click in the description box and I will put the link in there, and that'll make it easier. Some of my other videos have it in there, but definitely, yeah. I don't even want to talk about my baby hurting. I've been crying enough over that. That's a hard one. It's a really hard one for me. It's so good to see all of you. Do you have any questions? Do you have any comments? Do you have anything you want to talk about? Let me know. Let's get it out there. We've got a few more minutes. I've got about 10 more minutes before I've got to go down. And I'll definitely bring you by to see Millie before I do. But she's playing with the kids downstairs. And then I'll bring her there. My husband just went to pick up my son. My boy that was in trouble, right? He needed a good goal, he said. He needed a motivation to stay out of trouble. Remember, if you've watched some of my old videos, you know about my wayward teen problems and that I had a boy I was just having a hard time keeping on the straight and narrow, right? And he just was hell-bent on destruction for a while. And, you know, after trying several different tactics, I finally, you know, he decided he didn't like getting in trouble all the time. He was tired of being on restriction and tired of getting in trouble, tired of getting his phone taken away and his privileges taken away. And he decided he wanted to make sure that he was staying out of trouble. And he noticed that when he went to stay up with my brother-in-law, that he actually was working up there and making money is good for him, right? And he got that fever when you start making money and you know how good it is. But it's really hard to get a job around here if you're using anything, because they do hair test and pee test, all that stuff. And so he took some time and he did that lifeguard training and he tested for the lifeguard and he got the job. And then they did a drug test and he tested clean. And now he's highly motivated because he wants to keep his job. They really like him there. They give him a lot of hours. He's got a fun, charming personality. So he's doing really well and he's just loving that. So it's nice when your kids kind of go off the beaten path and then you can give them a wake-up call or two, you know. And I just didn't give up and I just kept trying, and it's definitely been better for him, and I'm really glad about that. So, well, it's good to see you if you have to go. And I told you that Knight graduated, right? That's so fun. I saw Miss Cat was here. Cat's living in her fifth wheel, right? Her RV, and that's so awesome. But yes, definitely a sigh of relief, Brandy. Getting those kids on the right path is such a relief. Such a good thing. Let's see. I'm trying to remember if I was going to tell you something else. I didn't write very much down today because I was just happy to get to see you guys. I do miss you. It's so weird. You try to go and you're like, I can't believe I went a whole other week without saying hello. That's so crazy. It's hard, but whatever. So I just wanted to make sure that I was able to pop in here, let you know what's going on. If you have any questions, please put them in, and we'll get back to those as soon as possible and could talk for a few more minutes. Let's go see Millie. Let me go see what everybody's doing, all right? She's not on the bed as usual. I was going to just let you watch, but I'll make sure everybody's decent. It looks like some families here. The kids are in here playing Legos. That's my 18-year-old son who just graduated from high school. That's my daughter. Hi, how are you, grandson? That's my sweetheart. You found a Lego car. I love it. I'm just doing a YouTube video. So yeah, now we'll go downstairs. And everybody should be down here, including Millie. So she is, and I have kids on electronics. That's my teenager. And then there's my adult son whose birthday it is today. So we're excited to have him. And then here's my Ripton, my daughter-in-law, Kate. Hi. Hello, Odin. How are you? You see Grandma? Okay, let's see. Here she is, my little Millie Rose. Say hello. Hi, Millie. She might smile for you. She's big into smiling lately. Can you see me? Can you see me? There you go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're pretty excited, proud of him. Hello, Millie. She's getting so big. She is. Did you say hello? She's like, why are you putting a phone in my face? She's not used to that. She's not used to it. I kind of have to talk for her to be able to smile for me, I guess. She's such a good girl. She is. So fun. So fun. Okay, so now I've got to get everything ready for tonight. We've got the family dinner. Everybody's coming over. They're already starting to come in. I notice it's way too hot upstairs. I've got to turn the air conditioner on. I've got to hang up the birthday sign. And I think other than that, we're going to keep it really simple. That and a tablecloth, you know. So it's not such a crazy thing. But it was so great to have you all here. And it's so great to be able to see you all. I've really just enjoyed seeing you. Thank you so much, Gretchen. Yes. I think we're having fried chicken, potato salad, a salad, probably baked beans, mac and cheese, all that stuff. But we're just doing a purchased dinner. We were going to do ribs, but we're doing ribs tomorrow instead. Because my son's wanting to learn how to cook a few things that he's never had interest in cooking before. So like barbecued ribs and cherry cheesecake, those were the two things he wanted for his birthday. And I just said, well, we'll do ribs tomorrow and we'll do something easier tonight. And then, you know, because once I do cherry cheesecake, that takes a little bit of time, right? Smashing everything up, remembering to take it out of the oven so you don't burn it. Like, I really have to stay focused when I cook. Unless I'm doing a big haul, that's a lot easier. So anyways, blah, blah, blah. That's what's been going on. That's how things are. It's been so great to see you. So great to touch base with you. And thank you so much for caring about Millie. Thank you so much for being so supportive of our family. And it's just been so great to get to know so many people. It's just awesome. So I'll be back again next week, but you can see videos from me. If you haven't been doing the Habits Week, I'm doing 10 habits that have changed my life for the next 10 weeks. This week was week 2. The first week I posted last Monday. The second week I posted on this just past Monday, and then I'll do another one on the next Monday. And I usually record it that day, or yeah, usually that day I record it. And then on Wednesday I'll do this live, and on Friday I'll post updates about Millie. And then you never know if there'll be another one in there, but those 3 I'm gonna just keep up on. So you can count on the Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and then surprise ones whenever. But I think those will be the best for all of us, and you'll get to see more regularly, those kind of things. And I won't let so much time go by. But thank you so much for being here. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.